Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So sorry I'm in kind of a different location that you can see the real life behind me. You know, it happens. Oh dear. Oh, what are you doing? Don't pick the pine cones off the tree, honey. And yep. Would it be a video? It's goody. Then it comes to time. No. You need to be in it?
Yeah. Cheese.
Cheese. So, today's video, I'm going to talk about how we tackled the 4-month sleep regression. If you don't know what I'm talking about, generally around the age of 4 months, babies go through a big sleep regression where they're up a lot, they might be eating more, XYZ, a bunch of different things. We noticed it in ours when our second baby was like a couple days from being 4 months old. She was literally up every hour. If we held her, she would kind of be okay, but if we set her down anywhere, she would wake up. If, we moved in the slightest, she would wake up. And basically we went like 2 days where Jacob and I had like just very few hours of sleep because she wasn't sleeping at all. And as a mom, I can't sleep if she's crying. I also have a hard time sleeping knowing when she's awake. So that's kind of my own mental blockade that at some point I might have to get over. But anyways, hi baby. Now I wish we had done this with our first baby and sleep trained him a little bit better, but that's really what I'm going to be talking about, is kind of how we navigated sleep training her. So when I was up one of those nights, I was doing research on how in the world can I get my baby to sleep again, because like she wasn't eating, like she would be done eating and I didn't want to like try to overfeed her because she wasn't latching on. I wasn't gonna make her try to force her to eat when I didn't think she was hungry. We had tried like maybe she needed to go to the bathroom, so we tried all those tricks, but she'd really been going to the bathroom fine. She wasn't fussy. She was still a happy baby. She just wouldn't let us lay her down to go to sleep. And in my research, one of the things that I read was when babies turn 4 months, they start to sleep kind of how you do whenever you're older, where you go through periods of light and deep, like REM type sleep. So what I found, a lot of things suggested, kind of swaddling them if they're not rolling over, or you could put them in like the Merlin sleep suit, which I highly recommend those. Highly recommend the Merlin Magic sleep sack. It is completely magic. And a sound machine in a dark room. That's what they suggested. So I was like, well, we have a hatch that plays sound, and she's got a swaddle. So we'll give it a go. We'll put her in her crib, we'll put the sound machine on, maybe it'll work. So what we did one of those nights is we had swaddled her up. I had made sure she had a clean diaper, that she had been fed. I had the sound machine going with like a wave type noise because it really recommended white noise. I laid her down. She had a little mobile. I turned that on too, even though she really couldn't see it because the room was pretty dark. And she literally fell asleep within a minute. Quite literally a minute. And I was like, well, maybe it's because she was tired. So we tried it again the next day doing the same thing, and she went right to sleep. So what I found, for what works for us, I'm not a doctor or a pediatrician or anything like that. This is just a mom talking from experience what has worked. And I think it's even helped our 2-year-old sleep a little better, is having that sound machine. So even during nap time, like I could not get her to nap for more than 30 minutes at a time. Now she will nap at least in the morning for like a solid hour to 2, sometimes even 2.5 hours. She will nap for so long whenever we do this, but I'll make sure her diaper's changed. I'll swaddle her up. I will feed her, and even if she's not asleep, if she's asleep, then it's fine too. But even if she's not asleep, I will carry her to her room. I already have the sound machine going. I'll tell her goodnight and that I love her. I'll lay her down. I'll turn the mobile on. I will walk out and close the door. She might cry for like maybe a minute or two, and then she goes to sleep. And she stays asleep, and she's content and happy in her crib with the sound machine on. We have loved using our sound machine. Now we have a hatch. I would totally recommend the hatch because it's a nightlight, it's got sound, all of the things. But we also have like these VTech baby monitors, and they have a light and they also have a sound. So like if for some reason the hatch is being weird with our Wi-Fi, we will run the VTech sound, and she likes it just as well. It even works whenever we're like out somewhere, like if we're not at home. If I just look up white noise sound on YouTube, like white noise sound for infants, it pops up and she will like instantly stop crying, and she will nap, not as long as she would if she's at home in her home setting that she's more trained for, but it works so well. So if you have not tried white noise, or you have a sound machine and you're like, yeah, you know, even if like you're not a first time mom, because I didn't really use the sound machine, we didn't really use the sound machine with our firstborn. I wish we had more, because I definitely think that it has helped train her and also helped him sleep better at night. I mean, it also helps us. We also have a hatch in our room. So if she comes in the middle of the night and we just put her in our bedside bassinet that we still have, then we'll play that, and I think it helps us sleep better. So swaddle if you can swaddle, or do some form of kind of, whether it's a swaddle or the sleep suit. That sound machine, that's really all I need. Our daughter likes the mobile. I think she likes to watch, and it kind of just lulls her to sleep. Try those things, and I nearly guarantee you, try those things, see if it works for you. It worked for us. It's how we navigated that sleep regression that she went through, and I'm so happy that she seems to be trained. She knows when she goes in, and even if she cries for an extended period of time, then I go back in and we kind of try to start the process over, because maybe she wasn't, you know, completely full. Like she maybe fell asleep before she was full. You know, you kind of have to be kind of fluid with it, but it definitely works for us. Hopefully it'll work for you. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe down below if you have not already, and check out, you know, my reselling platforms, my natural skincare makeup line. I also have my husband's reselling platforms linked down below, and thank you so much if you subscribe and check those out. It means so much. But I will see you all next. I gotta go see what my toddler's doing, but I hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.